reach the finish line.
Bruce, I'm doing a documentary. I have 3 questions.
Yeah, okay.
What happens when you die?
When people die or when I die? I mean, you say when you. There's a Jackson Browne song, I don't know what happens when people die, I can't understand it no matter how I try. It's like something I can hear coming in that I can't hear, but I keep listening. I don't know, but I know what happens when someone you know dies. One of my aunts expressed it talking about her grandfather, who I never met. Said it was like a great tidal wave. I'm going to start crying. I never even met the guy. It's like a great tidal wave receding. When people I know die, I think of a Thor Heyerdahl movie I saw where they're going across the sea on a raft. And on a raft with a square sail, you can't turn around, and if somebody falls off the raft, tough luck. So they have this little pontoon hanging on a rope several yards behind the raft, so if somebody falls off, they can grab onto that. That's kind of like when somebody dies, they've fallen off the raft and you're still moving forward. Another thing is they quit being the person that's out there, and they're just the person that's in, the person you knew, but they're just inside you, because where else are they? Now, I grew up in a large family, you know, one of these extended, not the nuclear yuppie family, but with, you know, not a TV family, but the mother's, father's, cousins, aunts, uncles. When someone is dead, each person has a different version of that deceased person in them, and when you get together, it can be an enlarging thing, or you can all get really pissed at each other because you're thinking of a different person, and somebody says, oh, yeah, he's kind of a jerk. Somebody says, how dare you say that, you know? So, I don't know, did I answer your question? I don't know. Okay.
So
I've given it some emotional investment, believe me.
I would imagine. So how does that affect how you live your life every day?
Well, how you live your life every day, I don't think that's the first thing you think about. Those are more like when you're regrouping. Again, when we were all in our 20s, and say in college or shortly after, thinking about life, our lives and life in general, I remember some girl saying, maybe she read it somewhere, that it's the parts of your life you don't even know about that are in charge of you, or the parts of you. So maybe it affects you a lot, like some intuitive choice you've made to go in one direction or another, but usually you're just, particularly in adult life, you're usually thinking about what you got to get done. Adults are so good at coping that sometimes you forget about the other things. That's why so many people I know have TMJ, where they, you know, clench their teeth in their sleep and are grinding away their tooth enamel. The people who've died in my life would be my parents' generation, and they had a very strong effect on me as a child and an adolescent. So I guess my parents were both aspiring writers and into the arts, although they were children of the Depression, so they didn't go off to college or anything like that. So I don't know, something like that. It's not like I'd say I have, because of this I'm doing that, or anything like that. Or I think once you go through what they call midlife crisis, you realize everything is finite and things come to an end. And what that did to me, it made me want to collect things. This was before the internet got big. Things aren't out there, they're discrete physical objects. So you want to hold on to books or records or weird little toys or shit. And then when you get older, you think, why do I have all this crap, you know? I don't know, did I answer your question?
Bruce, that was great. I don't want you to miss your bus.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I could say a lot more, but
you got 8 minutes.
this is a great concept.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah. Are you shooting this on digital video?
Yeah, HD.
Yeah.
Not mini DV, no, HD. Amanda, what happens when you die?
Well, I'm a Catholic, so I believe that I would go to heaven or purgatory, depending on how good I am in life. And for the bad people, I believe that they would go to hell.
How does that affect how you live your life?
Well, I live it according to my faith. I went to a private Catholic school, and I grew up with a Catholic family, so we go to church every Sunday, and we pray every day, and it's just how I live, pretty much.
Have you ever lost a loved one?
I have. My grandfather died. Both my grandfathers died when I was young, but no one really close to me, really.